It's a dead end. Let's try something else. Auto unlock. On page 21, someone mentions the possibility of an auto unlock event. Another user replies saying it's impossible, followed by a long rant about the QMS 100 standard and their unwillingness to comply with it. A reply from the moderator informs the user their post has violated the forum rules and they are therefore being permanently banned. Nobody mentions this again. Bug? A post on page 31 mentions the possibility of a software bug contributed to the door being opened. Once again, a reply from the moderator informs the user their post has violated the forum rules and the user is permanently... What is happening? Is permanently banned? Tailgating. The search yields a post on page 15 about a famous magician, Henry Duty, who used tailgating to gain access to many places. He mastered walking silently behind people entering or leaving locked buildings and waiting for the right moment before the door closes to slip by unnoticed. Other users replies with news clips or videos showing how he did it. Impressive. Alas, the original poster answers that they closely monitor their father when they come and go, always ensuring the door is closed behind them. No solution. Brother. On page 11, someone brings up the rest of the family. Max86 replies that her brother is the only one with another key card, and he, of all people, would have no reason to let their father out. Still, some users prod the original poster to double check maybe her brother's playing her for reasons only known to him. Paranormal. On page 82, someone mentions anti-ghost doors that the company makes in collaboration with a popular TV show. The discussion descends into a clash between the haters who claim it's all fake and fans of the show who defend it. At one point, Max86 reminds everyone that her father is still alive, so whether the door is ghostproof or not is not a factor. She receives the answer that he probably won't be for long, and it's a known fact that many futile ghosts begin demonstrating at least some ghost-like ability shortly before their death. Wow. Ventilation ducts. A post about alternative routes out of the house, suggesting that the father may be using ventilation ducts. The original poster, Max86, explains they live in a really old house which lacks such modern structures. Another user, Secure Freak, replies that the lack of certain modern structures listed in an attached file may lead to a number of hazards. His next post is an ad for a construction company, Secure North Builders, that specialize in renovating old houses to meet modern standards. You have exhausted all your search ideas and you're no closer to the truth. Perhaps the official support was right. This is about Walter, not about the door. Perhaps his superpower is knowing how to jump from the upper floor without getting injured. Whatever the case, you could try to find a way to learn more about his past disappearance. His past police records could be a good place to start. After combing the door manufacturer's website and support forum, you find nothing that would explain how he bypasses the door security. Perhaps it's not about the door after all. Maybe you could try learning more about his past disappearance by calling the police. They keep record of everything. Sure. Ask the police for Walter's police records. Botwood's Sheriff's Department, Deputy Chief Cody speaking. How can we help? His Sheriff Cody is caught in a downward spiral of boredom, and your call is just an insignificant interruption in the grand scheme of things. Ask for Walter's police records. No way he'll just give me that info. Perhaps if you introduce yourself as someone else, come up with something. You're a content writer after all. U.S. Brazier, gerontological social worker, Ministry of Public Happiness, conducting a check on our beneficiary.
geezers, always causing mischief. So, what's this all about?
You can't be sure whether you sold the lie that well, or if this guy is so bored out of his mind that he will indulge to you, even if you told him there is an ongoing invasion from outer space. I suppose you are aware that Walter K is missing.
Walter K? Cousin Walter K? Mister, I have to inform you that Walt's disappeared before, many times in fact, but he always comes back home, alive and well. Maxine, his daughter that is, he even stopped calling us.
Mr. K is quite old. Even a simple fall could endanger his life.
What? Walt's a tough guy. If his head was any better, I guarantee you, he would outlive all of us. I just don't know what you expect me to do about it.
The tone of his voice says he wouldn't leave his office even if it was on fire. For now, insight into the records the police have on him could prove. For now, insight into the records the police have on him could prove useful.
Police records? That would be very illegal.
But it was worth a try.
But that's for Uncle Walt, so give me a
Wow.
few to boot up the app.
Even through the phone line, you can hear the slow, lazy keyboard strokes like Cody has all the time in the world.
Oh, that's the devil. You're lucky the sheriff insisted on records digitalization, or this one here would be a blank slate. All right now, what exactly are you looking for?
Are there any mentions of earlier disappearances?
Sure, a whole bunch of them. For instance, there's one 5 months ago, and again 8 months ago, reporter missing but spent all the time in the old corral. One more, exactly 1 year ago, reporter missing again.
What was that about the corral?
Well, there's an old corral for cows and such, next to the K house. We found our pal there, shouting and trying to train ghost horses. Case closed.
And he went missing exactly 1 year ago?
Yep, to the day. The file says Maxine reported him missing, vanished out of thin air, she said. But Walt returned like nothing happened 36 hours later. See? No one knows, and the old man ain't talking about it. You ask me? He went to Gray City for some geezer loving action. I'm telling you.
What about the case from 5 months ago?
Let me see. Oh, that's nothing, mister. Old man supposedly disappeared. Maxine panicked and reported it, but Walt returned home in under 24 hours.
Any older cases?
Yeah, sure. Let me scroll down a little. Had to go all the way back to 91. Phew. Cousin was a model citizen, seems like. And even that report from 91 is only for public intoxication. Another from 89 when Apex Orr accused him of inciting violence at a rally.
Apex Orr?
There's also a report from 88. Brought him in for questioning.
Wait, what? Um, that's actually interesting. Um, Tell me more about the 89 incitement of violence.
Now you're almost asking for a history lesson. Back in the day, Cousin Walt ran for mayor and lost. Or won, depends who you ask. He declared the election stolen, people rallied, caused all kinds of mess. It almost came to blood, let me tell you. At least, that's what I heard. I was nothing but a twinkle in my father's eye back then.
What about in 91?
File doesn't say much. just that a patrol picked up Cousin in Bothwood. He was shit-faced drunk and was running through the streets naked.
That should be after the wife's death, maybe. 88?
I ain't gonna read you the whole transcript, mister. Summary says Walt was brought in for questioning about grave desecration.
Okay.
Says here the case detective concluded that Walt had nothing to do with it, because his alibi was rock solid.
Okay.
Case closed.
Is there anything in there about disappearances?
Yeah, let me look. No, this one's from 82. Unrelated.
He mumbles to himself long whispers that almost sounds like words.
Hell, I have to scroll down even further. I'm in 1960. Only something about Philip reporting cattle rustling and accusing Walt, but nothing relevant. Yeah, gotcha. September 25th, 1948. His very first record. Actually, is an official warning given to his father, because Kay was a minor back then.
Could you please read me the report in its entirety?
Well, damn. But, alright, for Cousin Walt.
He starts reading and reminds you of a man slowly stumbling around a mountain in the night, afraid he'll fall into a bottomless pit.
This notice serves as an official warning regarding repeated incidents involving your son, Walter Kay, being found on the new railway bridge, unattended and involved in mischievous activities. Previously, on September 16th, our officers responded to another report of Walter missing and found him in similar circumstances.
So something with the railway.
It is imperative that you take immediate action to ensure the constant supervision and appropriate conduct of your child in public settings. Failure to address these recurrent safety and behavioral concerns may result in further action from law enforcement, including potential legal repercussions. Please prioritize the well-being and responsible behavior of your child to prevent any future incidents of this nature. That's the end of the report. Not sure if you picked up anything from it, but as I've said, there's nothing else on Cousin Walt.
That's it. Compliments to Rue Valley Sheriff Department.
Hey, it's nothing. I'm here to serve and protect.
What's your name again? Sean? Cody.
Hope any of this helps you find Uncle Walt. Wouldn't want anything happening to the old man.
Line is dead. Walter's police records show he used to vanish out of the house even as a child. The earliest formal warning issued to his family dates back to 1948. Still full of old belongings. Maybe there's a chance of finding some relevant documents from that era. Oh, this is going to annoy me. Um, anything? Let's leave. Drive north again. Check who's calling. Been a while. Answer.
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow?
Mm-hmm.
My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal.
I have a question first, if I may.
But of course, Mr. Harrow. I'm here to answer any questions you might have.
Why does it
service, as they say?
Why does it seem like you're reading from a script? There's a momentary pause followed by a slight nervous chuckle.
Mr. Harrow, you're quite an observant individual. I can assure you there is no script. It's just the nature of our business to be precise and to the point.
Don't play games with me. Are you an actor?
You are asking the right questions, Mr. Harrow. Almost too close to the truth they don't want you to prod at. But we aren't the ones that are fake, no. We are a legitimate consultancy, and our aim is to help individuals like yourself. We are on your side, if you know what I mean. And my only goal is to get you out of there, but also to hopefully secure substantial compensation for the psychological trauma you've endured. They unjustly forced you to participate in that horrible brainwashing program. But Mr. Harrow, please try to relax. It will all be over soon. Do not despair.
Could it be he genuinely trying to help you, but he's waiting for you to spell it out? Perhaps due to legal consideration. It's worth a try. Am I in a reality show, Mr. Rugger?
An excellent question, Mr. Harrow. That depends. Have you signed up for a reality show lately?
The only thing I signed recently was the motel's guest book.
And you have read and understood what you're signing, including the small print?
Just as you suspected, on the surface it's all genuine and acceptable, but somewhere beneath, deep in the bowels of the administrative orders and rules, there's a clause. Of course not. I'm not a lawyer.
You're not, Mr. Harrow, and that's why I recommend you choose Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy as your advisor of choice. Now, back to the important stuff. If my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in a...
I'd rather not talk about it.
Mr. Harrow, I completely understand how you feel. Even for me, it's hard to talk, hard to even think about the injustice that has occurred. But we will work together to put an end to this undue response to your, well, unique situation. I mean, we have only known each other for a couple of minutes, so I presume you're ready for the next step in our cooperation.
All right.
Now that's what I like to hear. I'll write down your general consent here and forward your case to my colleagues in our paralegal department. They'll contact you shortly. Well, Mr. Harrow, it was...
All right. Save. I keep forgetting. I keep hitting that.
Are you ready to check in now, Mr. Harrow?
Back to get into my room.
All right then. So, number 6. The last one on the second floor.
Sign the document.
All right.
Nothing else that I'm guessing. Nope. Let's do... He should be gone. Unlock. Oh, this is gonna suck. Break the bathroom mirror. Wait a minute, wouldn't you be 7 years of bad? Wouldn't this be 7 years of bad luck? Let's think about it for a second. If this is a reality show, would they put a real mirror there, or would it be one of those fake set pieces? But what if it's a no? What if it's not a reality show and the glass is real? If it's not really a reality show, then you are in a time loop. So you can't. So you could just wait it out for the 7 years of bad luck and nothing would happen. But are those 7 years counted from my perspective or the perspective of the rest of the world? How about this? If you're not in a reality show, then the mirror will repair itself when the loop resets, so you won't actually break it. But I don't think the 7 years of bad luck will stop if the mirror is repaired. Fair enough, but maybe it will stop if the mirror is repaired magically. But is the magic of the loop stronger than the magic of superstition? You know what? Do whatever you want. Break it, don't break it. Doesn't really matter. Just stop the train of thought, please. All right, I'll try to find some other way. Whatever. I'm happy with that. Doesn't seem like any of the actors will break. I really don't want to do that. I really don't. We'll figure something else out. Let's try to charge all the way up this time. Oh, I hate this. Oh, open the suitcase. Minor body alteration. Sure, you packed something that can help you. A nail. No. Try to find the razor or something. So, okay, I'm happy about that. You let your hand crawl through the remnants of your old life up to the place where you know the toiletry kit is, and it's not there. Oh, I left it at home, and I probably left the stove on. Next to the iron that you didn't unplug. Did you lock the door? Never mind. There must be something else you can find equally sharp. A broken glass or a mirror. Fine. Break the freaking mirror. Break the mirror. How do you plan on doing that? You smash the reflection of the broken face, half hoping it will be fixed. But the new mosaic leaves it even more disturbed. Nevertheless, the largest shard of what was once the mirror drops down in the sink with an ear-piercing clank. Pick it up. I am not a fan. I'm just going to wait at this point. Let's see if it's repaired. Wait until the phone is charged. Push them all. Let's check on it. Let it charge a bit more. And then until the loop ends. Well, either way, let's see how long it takes. Push them all. The loop is going to end anyway. And hopefully that means... Let's just check it. Oh, you can still see the battery. It's halfway full. Pick it up. And... yeah. let's end the loop. Or rather the mirror just be fixed and hopefully that clears it. I don't want to use the broken thing. I don't want to do bodily harm. Close your eyes.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Yeah.
Mr. Harrow, I'm aware that you may be experiencing and will sure, but for now,
I'll try.
That's good. However, since this is your first...
No questions.
All right then. You should go and check it.
All right. I wonder why that didn't. Sure. Leave.
Give me my coffee, you jerk! Spit it out already!
You know what?
Yes, I have rebooted the modem. Of course it...
Let's leave. Actually, let's point to our
Listen.
watch.
Oh, hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you?
Ready to check in?
All right then. So, number 6.
Sign the document.
All right. I'll break you open if I have to.
I kind of wanna get the key, but I can wait. Unlock. Let's try this bathroom. That's annoying. You should have just pick up the shard. Perform something discreet that only you would know about. Shave your beard. Yes, everyone would notice, but nobody would suspect you did it as a test. So weird. There you are, looking a couple of years younger and 20 years weirder. But all that really matters is that when you wake up in the doctor's room, you will know. A warm and fuzzy emotion arises in your chest. You haven't felt it for so long that you've almost forgotten how it feels. Pride. Instead of just useless yapping or futile search for hidden cameras, you've taken action, done something that matters, something that will prove you're really in a reality show. But another emotion arrives soon, riding on waves of stale desperation, washing away the tide of pride, clenching your belly in a knot, self-doubt. What if it proves nothing? Then you've done all of this for nothing. Wait and see. Put it back into your pocket. Wrap that up. I'm happy it was just shaving. Okay. Save. Because of the bad habit not to.
Spit it out already.
Let's get this key. Knock. Master key she left.
All right. Let's see. It's
Oh,
right
by the
there.
right. Okay, perfect. Down. To the ranch. 803. Mm-hmm. 20 minutes. That is so annoying. Either way, same thing. am not going back in there until I'm not doing that. So let's... Oh, I'm gonna miss this. Chance of finding some relevant documents from that era. From where? Oh, crap. Should have probably went to the belt. That's actually annoying. We can't... Oh, there it is. Walk back. There we go. All right. Are we shaved? You probably dragged... they probably dragged your unconscious body here and dumped you into that couch. The doctor's looking at you like there's nothing out of the ordinary. He's a good actor. Quickly, check if your beard is still there. Instead of clean shaven skin, your fingers touch the scraggly beard. Panic slowly starts to simmer in your belly. Mr. Harrow, can you hear me? But what if the beard is fake? Gently tug at the false beard. Tug as hard as you like, but you're sooner pull the face off than a tangled mess that is your freelance beard. Realization strikes you with the power of a crowbar across the forehead. It's your beard. I see you have issues focusing. Today may have been the longest day in your life, or the second longest. It's quite normal for you to lose focus by the end of it. So let's end the session and continue tomorrow. There's no escaping it. You can slump as deep as you want into the couch, but your little experiment has proved it. Your own beard can't just regrow exactly the way it was before. These people aren't actors. You aren't trapped in a reality show. It's time to face the music. You really are trapped in a time loop. And somehow, this temporal anomaly reverses your body back to its original state. Slump into the couch even deeper. Fine, have it your way. Stay in this Rue Valley forever. You should go and check in the office. Alright, see you tomorrow, Dr. Finch. Reality show finally wrap that up. Sure. Tension failed. That's fine. Your body, fragile as it is, no matter what you do to it, reverts back to the state it was at 8 p.m. Pretty useful. Is it though? Let's leave.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Let's go back to the belts. Mainly for the Wi-Fi. We aren't so interesting. There we go. Wait, what? That's not it. Fine. Check for Wi-Fi. Oh, what just happened? It was up at first. Back in our pocket. Nope. Okay. I don't know why that's happening. She's back inside. I wonder if we can go back there. Let's go. Walk it. I guess we're breaking in again. Yep. Less than 10 minutes. Break. Okay, where's the freaking... Oh, that's not that. Was it this one? This... I can't hate that I can't read that. There we go. Browse through the documents from 1948. There are numbers of bleached or yellowed pages set in folders for each month of the year. Reading them all would be a colossal undertaking that would melt your brain and have you admit it. Oh wait, you're already admitted. Kinda. I just used my skim read few. Wow. To quickly identify which documents are worth really looking into. Good idea. No one can read or write as quickly and superficially as a content writer. January is filled with accounts, bills, finances, reports, and other bookkeeping stuff. You have no name for it, nothing of interest next month. February is the same, but among the accountant documents is a letter from the head of Walter's elementary school. Let's see what the letter is about. It's a personal letter written on a official school stationery, and the school principal is writing as a friend of the family. Turns out Walter had beaten another boy blue just because he insulted Walter's grandfather. The principal promises he'll make sure the case is not investigated further, but urges Philip to control Walter's wild side. So much for Cody's model citizen to carry on browsing. Flipping through the folders and pages under March, you find mostly contracts about selling cattle and other bureaucracy. However, your trained eye catches a mention of Walter in what looks like a financial report. Read it. This is going to mess us up. It's a complex financial report with charts and graphs and accounting tables, and you can't grasp it all. However, there is a conclusion below, and it's written in plain language for a change. In short, K Cattle Company is doing business at a loss, a severe loss. And below the conclusion in tight handwriting, will Walter and I inherit only dust from the old man? Nothing about the disappearance, though. Wait, look at the time. The loop is about to end. I guess I have to go back here in the next loop. Seems like the only way. Son of a gun.